Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Reaction and Review Christmas in July special. Yes, guys, I totally understand that Christmas is still 5 months away, but I thought, what the hell, I'm going to do something a little bit special here, and I decided to do a Christmas special. Why not? So, tonight I'm going to be covering a family film from 1989. That movie is Prancer, which is the story of an 8-year-old girl who finds an injured reindeer, and she somehow, some way, gets it knocked into her head that this reindeer is Santa's reindeer Prancer. I'm really curious as to how she comes to that conclusion. Hopefully the movie is going to explain. And she not only nurses this reindeer back to health, but then tries to get him back to the North Pole in time to help Santa deliver all of his gifts for Christmas. I am not joking, you guys. That actually is what it says on the back of the fucking case. Now, I have no idea if this thing is going to be good. I don't know if this thing is going to be bad. I have no idea what the hell I am getting into, because the only thing I know is the information that is on the back here, and that sounds kind of stupid. But hey, this thing could very well be a really interesting movie, and the only way I'm going to find out is if I shut up and I push play, and I'm going to do that right now. So, without further ado, it's time to kick back, relax, and check out Prancer. So our main character is one of those really irritating children that I can't stand in movies. Except they also opted to make a plot point, at least early on, that she can't sing as much as shriek whenever she tries to sing. And she's also apparently incredibly dim. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Wow. This movie decided to shoehorn in a message that we need to shun fucking atheists because they don't believe in heaven. That is incredibly hurtful and rather stupid, even for a movie made in 1989, guys. That's really fucking dumb. You know, guys, I'm really beginning to despise this fucking kid. I totally understand that the writers were trying to make her sweet and innocent and all this other shit, but I just want to backhand her for being this mind-numbingly stupid. She is 8 years old. She should totally know better than to do any of the inane and stupid bullshit she's done so far. It's really starting to piss me off, and I've still got another hour of her needless, tedious crap to sit through. My God. Guys, you know, I was at least hoping for something good to come out of this movie. Even just something small good. No, we haven't even gotten that. This thing has been stupid, saccharine, glurgy horse shit now for almost an hour. And God damn it, I am just counting down the seconds until this stupid movie is done. This is just garbage. I really hoped that she wouldn't sing again, but no, they really had to fucking cash in on that point again, that this tone-deaf child cannot sing. I think my ears are bleeding a little bit. You know what, guys? It would be a Christmas miracle if this movie ended right now, where this idiotic kid we've been forced to follow for almost 90 minutes falls and has potentially broken her neck. The end. Nothing of value is fucking lost. Please, movie, can you just end? Please? Can we just have, like, a Christmas miracle where she's dead? Please, just, no, of course not. You're gonna keep going for another 20 fucking minutes. God damn it. Well, guys, that was Prancer. Yay, Merry fucking Christmas. Okay. Before I get started, I really should mention that when it comes to Christmas movies, the one type of Christmas film I absolutely despise are these ultra-saccharine, ultra-sappy things, and that's exactly what Prancer is. So even though, guys, I'm bound to dump a ton of hate on this movie, I want you to understand. It's because of essentially its genre. I don't like these ultra-saccharine, ultra-sappy, ultra-happy Christmas films. I kind of wish that all of them would just go the fuck away. I also kind of wish that at least around Christmas time that the Hallmark Channel would just shut down, because that's all they ever fucking run. Anyway, while I've got that out of the way, now let's talk about Prancer. Writing. I know that this is a family film, and as such, it should have enough to cater to both children and their parents. However, the writing here is so absolutely mind-bendingly juvenile that parents are going to hate this thing. I can almost feel it. Allow me, guys, to walk you through this, because I asked at the start what kind of logic our main character, Jessica, was going to use to figure out that this reindeer is in fact Santa's reindeer Prancer. It's because a prop in the city square, which was the third reindeer in line, was broken. And according to her logic, according to a book that she read, the third reindeer in line is Prancer. She then finds a wounded reindeer in the woods, and she immediately assumes that it's Prancer because there's going to be a full moon on Christmas Eve. No, I'm not kidding you guys. That seriously is the demented logic train this movie expects you to follow. Is because of a Christmas prop, a book, and the full moon, this thing has to be Prancer. Fox fucking News wouldn't even go to that kind of drastic length to make a fucking point. It seems really, really fucking stupid. And again, children honestly are probably going to look at that and go, it all makes total sense. And the parents are probably going to begin drinking heavily at that point, because the movie does not get better. It is one of these ultra feel fucking good movies where this little girl, who is one of the most irritating children I've ever seen in a film. Guys, before I continue with writing, I just want to say, I'm going to make it a rule now. Anytime that I see a movie's description and it describes a child as quote unquote precocious, I'm going to begin to translate that as fucking irritating as shit, because that has been the case every single time a fucking precocious child is the main character in any movie I see. So anyway, Jessica is 8 years old, and she is precocious. So she's irritating as shit, she's shrill, she's whiny, and she's spoiled rotten, and goddammit, she is going to get her fucking way, no matter how you want to swing it. She also apparently is able to make a bitter fucking shut-in understand the true meaning of Christmas. The true meaning of Christmas being to decorate your house with as many gaudy Christmas lights as possible. She does this by stringing them up in the shut-in's basement and going, "Oh, please, come on, you have to hang these up outside." And then the shut-in magically learns the spirit of Christmas. And then she is at church and she's happy and she's talking to people again. It still, though, doesn't cover the fact that Jessica earlier in the film destroyed a couple of her flower, bushes because she decided to sled somewhere where she shouldn't have been sledding. That too. She also doesn't fucking care about anybody else except for herself. She does not care that her dad is struggling to make fucking ends meet. She only cares about what's good for her. And she only cares what happens to this fucking reindeer. She only cares about what makes her happy. And if her father wants her to be happy by sending her off with her fucking aunt, well, that obviously is not good enough for Princess fucking Jessica. This child is a spoiled, rotten brat, and I swear to God, every time that Sam Elliott would grab his shotgun, I really wanted him to just put it between her ears, or put it between her eyes rather, and pull the fucking trigger. I would have loved that. Granted, that honestly would have been far, far different from what this movie was shooting for. But considering how annoying Jessica is in this movie, it would have been the happiest goddamned ending I could have ever expected. And I don't get that. Nothing bad ever happens to Jessica, even though she is a trespasser and she's a vandal and she and see here, and she is a fucking, truant. She's doing all these other things, but nobody cares, because, hey, everything is fine at the very end, even though her family's still struggling to make fucking ends meet, and her dad is still going to have her live, with him, because that is exactly what the little fucking princess wants. My God, this movie was awful. Mind you, we have to sit and deal with this shrill, irritating child for an hour and 40 minutes. And that is an hour and 43 minutes of absolute hell I wouldn't wish on anybody. And it would probably be moderately better if the rest of the cast were even halfway, interesting. And the fact that we have people such as Cloris Leachman and we have Sam Elliott in this thing, those are two people who normally can make damn near anything work. Neither of them could, because their characters are just that fucking drab. The only character who gets any level of genuine build-up and depth is Jessica, and she is so absolutely irritating that no civilized or sane human being would want to put up with her for more than 20 goddamn minutes. The fact that I made it an hour and 40 having to deal with her bullshit is nothing short of a miracle. Now, the writing here is horrible. What about the acting? Well, I mentioned Cloris Leachman, and I mentioned Sam Elliott, and you know what? Even though neither of them were given anything to work with, at least the two of them turned in an awesome showing. Same also can be said about Abe. It was Abe fucking Vigoda. He also turned in an awesome showing. For the, 2 minutes he's in this movie, he turns in an awesome showing. In fact, almost the entire cast turns in a fantastic showing. And whoever the hell was playing friggin' Jessica, if the film's goal was to make her as irritating and as shrill and as annoying as possible, mission fucking accomplished. That actress nailed it perfectly. However, if she was supposed to be likable and interesting, and if she was supposed to actually, act, then the actress failed. And I don't care if she is a child. I've seen child actors do vastly better with vastly worse scripts. So there is absolutely no excuse for her to have phoned it in, especially considering the fact that she is the primary focus of this goddamned movie. So yeah, guys, acting here minus our star is at least serviceable, especially considering the god-awful script that was handed to them. In fact, even though I mentioned earlier that I honestly am not into these ultra-happy, ultra-saccharine films, I honestly don't even think that people who are into those kind of movies would get any kind of joy out of this, because unlike a whole lot of its ultra happy, ultra fucking sweet, brethren, this thing has almost no soul to speak of, which is just a little bit worse off than the rest of its glurgy family of shitbag family films. This one, though, just has nothing going. It has no soul, it has no spirit, and of course everything which our precocious little child thinks is going to happen actually happens. So yeah, spoiler, at the very end we find out that Prancer actually is Prancer and rejoins Santa's sleigh. Because why? Because of a magazine article, a broken fucking decoration, and the full moon. Fuck this goddamn movie. Okay, I swear to God, I'm gonna stop talking about writing. Alright. So, moving on. What about the sound mix? Yeah, I actually have to talk about the sound mix, because there is a moment when Jessica is first trying to goad Prancer out of the family barn and trying to move him into a shed they've got off to, the side. And the whole time she's sitting there, oh, come on, follow me. Except what we hear does not match in any way what is being said, which means that they didn't even bother to attempt to put in anything there that would, match what was being said. And because that was so lazily done, and because that scene drags on for 3 fucking minutes, you can't help but notice it. Oh, also, by the way, and our child thinks that reindeer can live off of Christmas cookies, at least for the first half of the film, at which point then she finally starts, feeding it, the right shit, hay and oats. However, before that it was Christmas cookies and nothing but fucking Christmas cookies. I didn't know reindeer could even eat Christmas cookies without getting violently sick. But hey, you learn something new every fucking day. Alright, camera work here is okay, the lighting here is okay, special effects, there's all of like 3 fucking like special effects here, and all of those are done kind of sort of cheaply. Ultimately, guys, this movie, am I able to recommend Prancer? No, and that is partially because I do not like these sorts of films in the, first place, but also because I don't even think that people who are into the ultra-happy Christmas films are going to like this thing. Because it's boring, it's tedious, and the characters are all either lifeless or incredibly irritating. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean irritating, I mean, precocious. Anyway... I'm going to stop doing that too, I fucking promise. I cannot recommend this thing to anybody. It's a soulless, lifeless, shitty film, and frankly, I'm kind of happy I covered it now, so now I can hopefully find something better around Christmas. Now, shockingly, Prancer came off the Amazon wish list. The person who sent it in, and this really isn't a shocker, is Kari. Why? Because Kari likes to watch me suffer and will buy the stupidest shit possible just to watch me suffer. And for that, Kari, I thank you, because frankly, these make for halfway decent episodes. And guys, if you want to check out everything which Kari has, I'm going to put a link to Kari's Let's Play channel. Please, guys, by all means, click on that, check it out, and go see everything which her and two other friends of mine are doing. Once more, Kari, thank you for dropping a big old lump of coal in my fucking stocking. Now, I'm officially sick of Christmas, and it's only fucking July. Yay. Perhaps I won't be doing another one of these specials next year, just because if this one movie has already made me despise Christmas and we're 5 months away, I would hate to see what any other film could possibly do. Anyway, guys, with that, we come to the close of another reaction and review. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I will see you all in the near future. Peace.